Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, as we are 3 weeks away from the Elimination Chamber event, and tonight we're going to be having some more qualification matches, and of course we do have one more for the men and the other one for the women's division, and of course we do have confirmation that Kevin Owens is the Elimination Chamber qualifying match, of course it's the final one for the men's side on the Raw qualification side, and of course it is going to be against a mystery opponent. And of course, a lot more going down here tonight on Monday Night Raw, as Raw is coming to you live here tonight in Washington, D.C. As we kick off Monday Night Raw tonight with Paul Heyman, and of course the advocate of Brock Lesnar. And of course, Paul Heyman is about to address what's next for his client, Brock Lesnar, after destroying John Cena into a pit of absurdity at the Royal Rumble. And of course we see that announcing his retirement tour. And of course he is in action in our main event. And there's a lot to talk about. But by the way, let's see why is Paul Heyman out here. So now that Brock Lesnar has destroyed John Cena, we ask, where does my client go from here, considering WrestleMania is drawing near and with the Elimination Chamber 3 weeks away? Well, I'm here to announce that Brock Lesnar, after beating John Cena at the Royal Rumble, has set his eyes on his next goal, and that is his Aleister Black's World Heavyweight Championship. That's right, Brock Lesnar has made his promise since returning back at SummerSlam that he's looking to get himself back in the world title hunt. Of course, he was unable to go through Roman Reigns and AJ Styles, but of course he was able to decimate John Cena at the Royal Rumble. And now with Aleister Black not having an opponent for the Perth Australia show, Brock Lesnar has thrown out a challenge. Aleister Black, you will be here later tonight to respond to the challenge. You versus my client, January 31st in Perth, Australia for the World Heavyweight Championship. So it seems as though Paul Heyman, on the behalf of Brock Lesnar, is giving Aleister Black a request for a match between him and Brock Lesnar for the World Heavyweight Championship at the Elimination Chamber. The question is, will Aleister Black accept or decline? We'll have to find out later on tonight here on Monday Night Raw. The guys, big way to kick off Raw tonight with that statement from Paul Heyman. Let's take a look at what's going down here tonight as our main event tonight. John Cena's retirement tour begins. And of course, the main event tonight is he's going one-on-one with Bronson, and of course these two wrestled on Raw last summer, so this should be no different. And of course, John Cena, of course, is looking to mix it up with some people on his way out. And of course, after last week with the confirmation that John Cena versus Gunther is now confirmed for WrestleMania, of course John Cena is looking to go out on his run with a bang before he gets to the ring general in his last match. But of course he will face Bronson tonight, as Bronson of course is looking to try and get back on track following his loss to CM Punk a couple of weeks ago at Saturday Night Main Event. Can he get back on track, or will John Cena get the best out of Bronson Reed in his start to his retirement tour? We'll find out in our main event later tonight. But coming up next here on Raw, Kevin Owens looks to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. The question is, who is his opponent going to be? And we did get confirmation that the superstar Kevin Owens is facing is the superstar that was a part of the Austin Theory trade. So that means that the superstar swap is still in full effect. And of course, the question is, who is Kevin Owens' mystery opponent going to be, and who is the new member to the Monday Night Raw brand? We'll find out as the Elimination Chamber qualifying match for the men on the Raw side comes to an end, and it starts up next here on Raw. As we kick off Monday Night Raw tonight with a men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match, as it is Kevin Owens versus Raw's newest signee, because he's coming over as a part of the superstar swaps. Because Austin Theory was superstar swapped over to SmackDown last summer and we didn't know who was he superstar swapped for. So of course we're about to come and find out who is that superstar, who is a part of the superstar swap. As without further delay, let's find out. And his opponent is hold on. And it is Shawn Spears. That's right, Shawn Spears, who has now been superstar swapped for Austin Theory. What is on Shawn Spears' mind here? We're about to find out. Crowd is on Kevin Owens' side here. Has Kevin Owens looking to make ease of Shawn Spears. Springboard DDT connects by Kevin Owens. There goes Kevin Owens, who's trying to qualify for the WWE Championship #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber match. Of course, he does have history with Roman Reigns, and it all dates back to 2021 when these two were on SmackDown feuding for the WWE Championship. Reigns would end up getting the best out of Kevin Owens. Oh, Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears. Because Shawn Spears. Sit out powerbomb to Kevin Owens. And of course Shawn Spears hasn't really won any big match since his WWE debut earlier this series. Unfortunately though, he hasn't really been booked all that great since his WWE return. Shawn Spears bringing it on to Kevin Owens. Super kick there by Kevin Owens. Another springboard DDT connect by Kevin Owens. Kick out. Power won't connect. And Kevin Owens joins AJ Styles, CM Punk, Oba Femi, and Seth Rollins in the men's Elimination Chamber match. And of course, the question we do have is, because there's that last spot remaining, and Drew McIntyre takes on his mystery opponent this coming Friday on Friday Night SmackDown. As the question is, who will be the final opponent, the final participant in the WWE Championship #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber match? We'll have to wait until the next episode of SmackDown as Kevin Owens is heading to the Elimination Chamber. 1 year ago, he defended the title inside that same match type, and now he's going to be trying to get to WrestleMania for a WWE Championship match. As Kevin Owens wins to kick off Raw as far as the wrestling aspect goes. Gunther, last week, you may have gotten the best out of me when you took me out. But guess what? You may have your fun all you want, but I can say this right now, that of course, since I agreed to have my last opponent be you in my retirement match at WrestleMania, think all you want about wanting to walk away at my final match with the victory. When in reality, I will be doing this, and I'm going to ride off to the sunset with my win. And of course, what I'm about to do within the next coming weeks, going into WrestleMania, is going to be your fate being previewed when I face these people, such as Bronson Reed tonight. Gunther, think all you want, but at the end of the day, the fun and games are over for you at the first 2K26 show in WrestleMania, when I take down you and I ride off to the sunset with my goodbye. Alright. And of course, you better be watching, because this will be the first preview you are getting. And there will be a lot of previews going into WrestleMania. And of course, preview 1 takes place in my main event match with Bronson Reed. So John Cena, of course, is looking to make sure that he walks away his last match at WrestleMania with a win. And then rides off to the sunset with that win attached to him. I mean, can he be able to do that? Well, of course, he's making promises to send a preview to Gunther about what is his fate going to be in John Cena's final match at WrestleMania. And preview 1 takes place in the main event later tonight as he takes on Bronson Reed. And that's going to be a big main event still to come later tonight here on Raw in Washington, D.C. The next time we're going to be on PLE on YouTube will be on January 31st, which is the Elimination Chamber event, the final PLE of WWE 2K25. As of course, we are getting geared up for a new era in WWE 2K26, which is coming up in March. And of course, you do not want to miss the Elimination Chamber that comes your way on January 31st on YouTube. As we're back live here on Monday Night Raw, as Rusev is set to go one-on-one with Rey Mysterio. And of course, Rusev, of course, he didn't fare too well in the Royal Rumble. So of course, with WrestleMania season around, with us being at WrestleMania season, Rusev, of course, is looking to find his spot, challenging for the IC Championship. And of course, out next is Rey Mysterio. Alright, match begins. Oh, Rey Mysterio kick there by Rusev. Rusev standing this off. Oh, Rey Mysterio looking for some resilience. Oh, Rey Mysterio fighting back. Hurricane pinfall, kick out. Rusev with the reversal there. Hurricane there by Rey Mysterio. Rusev going to the top rope. With a rope rock split. Rusev going to the top rope. Oh, reversal there by Rey Mysterio. Rusev gets back into the ring. Can Rey beat the count? No, he doesn't, as Rusev gets a count-out win over Rey Mysterio. As you can tell, that Rusev is of course trying to get himself into the Intercontinental Championship scene. And of course he's getting more wins, and he just gets a win over Rey Mysterio as he dominates Rey, and Rey couldn't make it back in time. As with all of that, Rusev gets the win here. And of course, still to come here tonight, our main event, John Cena goes one-on-one with Bronson Reed as of course John Cena's retirement tour begins. As the question is, can he win his first match a part of his retirement tour, or will Bronson Reed dominate John Cena in his first match a part of his retirement tour? We'll find out in our main event later tonight on Raw. But coming up next, Nia Jax takes on Kalana Jordan, and the winner of that match joins Lyra Valkyria and Rhea Ripley in the Women's Championship number 1 contenders Elimination Chamber match. Who will join Lyra Valkyria and Rhea Ripley in that aforementioned match? We'll find out as Nia Jax and Kalana Jordan will battle it out for a spot in the Women's Elimination Chamber match, and that's take place up next here on Raw. As we're back live here on Monday Night Raw, as we are getting ready for a Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match, as it is Nia Jax versus Kalana Jordan. There goes Nia Jax, of course. Because she did take out... Because she did challenge Stephanie back at Crown Jewel. But that was for her Women's World Championship. And now, with her possibly trying to earn a spot in the Elimination Chamber, of course, the winner of the Women's Chamber match will be the winner to get a shot against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. I mean, against Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. And of course, Rhea Ripley and Lyra Valkyria has already qualified. So now it's down to Nia Jax versus Kalana Jordan. Match begins. Nia Jax. Reversal there. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Kalana Jordan for the roll-up! Kick out! Nia Jax is pretty much destroying Kalana Jordan with ease. And of course, this is for a spot in the chamber match. Nia Jax having to use all this theatrics to try and get herself into the women's chamber match. Big boot connects. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. This might not end well for Kalana Jordan. Kick out. Hurricane by Nia Jax. To Kalana Jordan. Hurricane by Kalana Jordan to Nia Jax. Uh-oh. This might not be looking good. But Kalana Jordan as can Nia Jax advance to the chamber. Kick out. DDT connects. Moonsault connects. Kalana Jordan to join Rhea Ripley. Oh no, we thought she was going to have it to join the chamber lineup. Uh-oh. Drop kick. Uh-oh. This could be over. Here we go for the pin. Nia Jax to join. And she does join. We were playing live with Valkyria in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Good match between both ladies. We all thought Kalani Jordan nearly had the job done, but of course Nia Jax dominates her with ease. So because it is now Nia Jax, Rhea Ripley, and live with Valkyria in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. And of course we have 3 more spots left to fill, as we're going to have another one being filled out by Friday Night SmackDown, as Nia Jax picks up the victory here tonight on SmackDown. As Nia wins. So I just heard what was going on out there earlier, and that is Paul Heyman is stating that his client, Brock Lesnar, wants my World Heavyweight Championship and wants to face me in Australia for the World Heavyweight Championship. And you know what? I'm happy to say I accept your challenge, because you will suffer to the Demon of Darkness. Just like what happened to John Cena when I cashed in my Money in the Bank contract on him back at SummerSlam, back at Bad Blood. And this will be the same fate that will happen. I mean, the same fate that happened to Sami Zayn at the Royal Rumble, and that will be the same fate that will happen to your beast, Brock Lesnar, come Elimination Chamber. You know what? I gladly accept the challenge. So it looks like Aleister Black has accepted Brock Lesnar's challenge for the Elimination Chamber event. And of course, will the Beast be walking into WrestleMania as the World Heavyweight Champion to battle Braun Breaker in a rematch from the 2K24 SummerSlam event? Or will Aleister Black retain and walk into WrestleMania to defend his World Heavyweight Championship in a rematch from last August against Braun Breaker? We'll find out on January 31st in Perth, Australia at the Elimination Chamber as Aleister Black defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Brock Lesnar.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by on.
And of course, here's the rundown for next week's Monday Night Raw. And of course, Io Sky will take on Kiana James to determine who will join Nia Jax, live with Valkyria, and Rhea Ripley in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. As who will advance to the chamber, we'll find out next week here on Raw. Also next week on Raw, the Usos will take on Rocky Wilder and Cruz del Toro of the LWO, as the Usos is looking to try and put the Motor City Machine Guns on notice. They are coming for the tag team titles. As of course, can they continue their winning race? We'll find out next week here on Raw. Also next week on Raw, we got a big main event going down next week, as the 3 participants representing Monday Night Raw in the cross-branded Elimination Chamber match at Elimination Chamber will battle it out in a triple threat match, where the winner will start the Elimination Chamber match. And of course, so much more going down next week here on Monday Night Raw. As it is now time for the main event. As it is John Cena versus Bronson Reed. And of course, John Cena's retirement tour begins. And of course, remember, he made a promise that at WrestleMania will be his last match. And of course, we all know who is his opponent going to be. And it was revealed last week on Monday Night Raw. It was Gunther, who of course also gave out the reason why he did it this past Friday night on SmackDown. And Cena and Gunther is now set for WrestleMania. John Cena's his farewell match. Because Cena looks to go out with a bang, considering that he's been grateful to us all series. Because he turned heel, he won the World Heavyweight Championship. He had the match of the year with AJ Styles at Survivor Series. Yeah, a lot of bangers alongside the Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood with Sami Zayn. The opponent tonight is Bronson because these two wrestled on Monday Night Raw in the summer. I believe it was at the time John Cena was embarking on a feud with Drew McIntyre. I believe. Because Bronson Reed things hasn't bode well for him this series. I mean, yeah, sure, he may be in high-profile matches against CM Punk and John Cena, the man he's facing here tonight. But because anytime he tries to contend for the World Heavyweight Championship, things does not go his way. Because will he be looking to try a better season next season in 2K26? Only time can tell. Bronson Reed told John Cena to step it up. Springboard started there by John Cena. Uh-oh. I've knuckle shuffle time. Uh-oh. Bronson with a reversal there. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good for John Cena. Kick out one. Bronson Reed looking to do everything to put John Cena away. Kick out! As John Cena fighting with resilience. Springboard sudden connects as John Cena is angry. John Cena. John Cena heads back to the ring. Uh-oh! Bronson, we didn't see it coming! Attitude adjustment! A rope break connects. As Bronson Reed is decimating John Cena here in our main event here tonight. And there goes Bronson Reed. Oh, John Cena's back to his feet. Kick out. Bronson Reed. Looking for no to Tommy. Attitude adjustment. And John Cena scores the best out of Bronson Reed in our main event here on Raw tonight. Great main event between both guys. And just like that, John Cena, gets his farewell tour off to the right start, and he gets the win here tonight. Great match here, as we all thought Bronson Reed was going to win, despite the dominance he put it on. But he didn't stand a chance against John Cena, as John Cena picks up the victory. As ladies and gentlemen, good night everybody, as John Cena gets the win in his first match in his retirement tour. Good night everybody.